And we are live. Welcome everyone to another Believeland live stream. Well, we're not in Cleveland anymore, but that's okay because we did to them what we needed to do to them. We got them one Super Bowl and we got the fuck out of Cleveland. And now we got to get Mexico City the Super Bowl. I feel like maybe not this season, next season might actually be the time to, feel like it's our year. I think our young receivers will help massively. Doing a quick scan of Twitter just to see if there's anything important. Alright. So, how's it going, Dash? Welcome to the stream, man. How's your Tuesday been so far? I woke up half an hour ago, so I'm barely awake. Oops. There we go. Where the fuck is my controller? Legitimately, where did I put my controller? I lost my controller. I gotta find it. Oh, I know where it's at. Never mind. I'm an idiot. And this is what happens when you wake up 30 minutes and then start stream. Sister playing games, not paying much attention. It's been months since I last watched her play. What kind of games are we talking here? What kind of games are we talking? And luckily you don't have to pay a ton of attention here at all because we're going through preseason anyways. To bring down bring things down a bit. I forgot we signed Michael Crabtree just for the lulz. Pokemon ZA and Fire Emblem. Good choice of games there though. I'm not like the biggest like Fire Emblem guy. I've just never been a big fan of those type of games, but it's a good game. It's a good game. I understand and respect it for what it is. Alright. I want to point out, we're still number one in everything except for Stadium, which is funny as hell. Let me double check, make sure our roster is at 75, which I believe it should be, because we did sign all of those undrafted guys. Yep, we're good to go. And we're off. Let's see how the year starts with preseason. I'm hoping that AJ Clark has a massive preseason and doesn't get hurt. That's the one thing I'm hoping for. On that 35 stream streak. Impressive, man. fucking impressive. Not to mention you're getting all those claws while you do it, so you can make me drink water. We're 1-0. The only reason I'm going into manual here, I want to see. Ooh, Grayson's got a ton. This is Wheeler. Good to know. Defensive tackle. Here we go. I want to know what your big thing is. Yeah, we get your awareness up, and you are deadly. So, alright, good to know. That's what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. So let's see. Anybody get hurt? Ooh. So Chris Wormley got banged up. He'll be out for the next 2 preseason games, which isn't terrible. Could be a lot worse, but not something we want to see right now. Josh Reynolds had 253 yards. Holy shit. Okay. 21-13. I mean, it's preseason. Teddy, it's preseason. You need to hold off on that, man. It's fucking preseason. Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. 3 touchdowns, no picks, $183 in preseason. Jameis threw for 18 yards. Also, Jeff Lindquist is here in Philly now. Ryan Williams has a good outing. Michael Swain had a really good outing. 4.1 yards a carry. Todd Gurley had 4 yards a carry. 3.5 for Malone Huff. I ain't mad about that. Josh Gordon had a good outing, 8 for 96 and a touchdown. Torrey Smith, 4 for 50 and a touchdown. A.J. Clark got his first ever touchdown. It doesn't count, but we'll take it. I forgot we had a guy named Beckett McKnight. I forgot about that free agent signing. Chad Smith gives up 2. Jake Smith gives up only 1. And then we absolutely brutalized a lot of people. Steelman does give up 1, though. That's not something you want to see. Come on, rookie. Although, Joe Thomas gave up a ton because the game hates him. Perfect. And Matthew lead us in tackles for that one. Let's see these sacks. Chris Wormley, who's banged up. Golson, Barkevius Mingo. Donald Newsling. Got 1. Huh. And Jonathan Allen. It's good to see. And Carlos Williams got the pick. Sweet. It was probably 6. I'm not going to chat. It's preseason. I don't care that much. Sunday Carlson got 2 picks in his first game. Good for him. Alright, it's cut day. So we've got to keep some extra depth at defensive end right now because of the Wormley injury. So, keep Huerta for now. I'll cut Lyle Lynch. Is Todd Gurley only... Okay, no, it was Swan that's 25. Like, is Todd Gurley only 25? What the fuck? Look at the old man leading the top here. I mean, we got Crabtree to be just depth, but, like, a lot of old guys up there at the top. Man, I wish we had the practice squad in this game because I want to keep Tiger Jenkins just on a practice squad. Schulenbaum. Dear Lord, we have to cut 10 guys. Holy fuck. Alright. Shit. Get rid of Octavius Gonzalez. Defensive tackle. Hate to say that it might be time for these two, but it might be time. Willie Henry. 1 mil? Really? What do I cut you? Oh, 700. But you're the better of the two, really. Yeah, I'll take the 1 mil in dead money. Not enough to cut anyone there yet. Fuck, we gotta cut a receiver then. I like the people I signed too much that it's just like, I don't want to cut these guys. I'll cut Corey Coleman as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that keeps 7. Which means there's going to have to be one more cut down the line. I want to keep the young tight ends for now, so we're not going to make a cut there. I'd rather not make a cut here yet, but I think I'll go Kelly because I know he's not making the final roster, as well as Jabari Sullivan. Dear Lord, compared to Rodney Shelton, AC Mosley doesn't know he's playing football. Yeah, Mosley, sorry, but Shelton just knows what he's doing. He knows he's here. And we'll cut Justin Lamar. Alright. Those cuts were tougher than they should have been for the first week of cuts. So what do we think the record's going to be this season? I'm saying 12-5. Well, 12-4 actually. I've got high expectations given we won 13 games last season. Alright. We will auto-progress first and foremost. Why is there an offensive lineman on the block? Why would you ever put an 85 overall offensive lineman on the block? I'm tempted. Not gonna lie. Okay, good. Only one injury still. See how things are going. Ooh, we shut out the Broncos. That was a nice showing for the defense. No touchdowns from the quarterbacks. Jameis did better. And Teddy is looking pretty good so far here in the preseason. Michael Swan, 4.4 yards a carry. Todd Gurley only 3.1. Uh-oh. Todd Gurley is going to be our starter, though, right now. And Malone Humph, we ran the ball a shit ton. This is... That's my team, man. That's my kind of football team right there, man. 39 runs. Make it 41. Make it 43. Make it 44. Make it 46. Make it 47. Make it 49. Forgot we gotta make a cut at fullback. That is crazy though. 49 carries is a lot of carries. Even I don't do that. 4 catches for Gordon for 55. Hey, Mike Evans caught 2 passes for 7. Tiger Jenkins, 35 yards. Howard, 2 catches for 30. Clark only 1 catch again, 5 yards. And Brewer had a 13-yard catch. Okay. Not mad about it. Caleb Johnson gave up a sack, but other than that, it's all Broncos giving up sacks. Jarrett Grace, 8 tackles. 1 for loss. Even had a sack in there. Let's see. 2 sacks by Michael Kendricks. Apparently the middle linebackers are out here just blitzing up the middle like crazy, which makes sense. Grace with 1. Pierce Blunt with a sack. And Barkevius Mingo with a sack. I don't think there were any picks whatsoever. Nope. Okay. Okay. AJ McCarron is leading the league in passing yards through preseason. Kenny Britt is leading in receiving through preseason. That's a life we live in. I have to quickly check something because I don't know if it's today or tomorrow they're going to announce the free games for February. Hey! Woo! Damn. Oh, please don't let that be the headliner. Like, it's not a bad choice, but that certainly is not as good of a game as I was hoping. Apparently the rumor is Undisputed is going to be the headliner. Okay, so they'll announce it tomorrow. Damn it. I would not be surprised if we get 2K25. I would not be surprised if WWE 2K25 is one of the free games. Which kind of would suck for me because I have it on disc. But, you know. Cult of the Lamb. Cult of the Lamb would be nice. I hope we get that. That'd be more an indie feel, so that would be nice. Alex Huerta, sorry buddy, but you're getting cut. A rookie out of Western Michigan. He played behind that quarterback with all the hype around him. And I think it's time. Actually, I'm going to do right by Kyle Juszczyk, and I'm going to trade him. I'm going to make sure he is a home. I'm not going to straight up cut him. I'm going to do right by him and find him a home. Somebody is going to need a fullback. I'm going to give them a fullback. Who needs a fullback? I'm going to do right by Kyle Juszczyk. Collins. The Bengals, I'm not giving them to a division rival, I can tell you that much. See, some of these teams, I'm noticing some of these teams believe in the fullback. You know what, Cardinals? We've done business before and I like you. We've done business before. You allowed us to draft a Cardinal. So, we're going to do business again. And I'm going to give you the most important position in all of football. More important than the quarterback. More important than anything, I'm about to give you one of the greatest positions and one of the most important positions in football, and you're just going to give me a 6th round selection because it's that important. Kyle Juszczyk is off to Arizona for a 6th round selection. I wanted to do right by Kyle Juszczyk. Back to the NFC West he goes. I don't think he was there yet in reality, but you know what? In my headcanon he was, because I only think of him as a Niner now. I forget that he was even with Baltimore at times. Alright. We got some more guys to cut. Four more cuts to make. We're down to 3 there. Oh, you fuckers are gonna make me have to cut somebody. Either that or I'm gonna have to deal like Michael Crabtree. I will say Crabtree has done nothing, which makes me kind of want to deal him. Not gonna lie. I don't want to cut him. But he's one of, like, we have 3 route runners with 62 as their route runner. We have 3 tight ends. That is crazy. How the fuck do you have more awareness than Nick Coss, who's been in the league for 7 years? That's absurd. I'm not gonna lie, Beckham McKnight's just as good at run blocking as Nick Casa. I might just cut Nick Casa and roll with the young tight ends. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll check if there's, like, maybe another tight end after preseason, but I'm going to keep the O-lineman for now, just in case of injury. Bobby Barclay. And Daniel Randall. Or Daniel Randall, whichever one it is. Marcus Ashley. That is all our cuts for this round. We're healthy, right? Yeah. Alright. Who's moving away? Oh my god, the Chiefs are moving to Los Angeles? Time out. The Chiefs are moving to Los Angeles? That's legit crazy. That is legit crazy in this game. Like, I think the only team I've seen move to Los Angeles is the Rams in the game. I don't think I've ever seen another team do that at all. Yeah. Alright.
This is the future. Evolution.
Now here is the question.
The future. Evolution.
Are we 3-0? Are we? I don't want to go undefeated in preseason. That's never a good thing. Oh, that's not good. That's not good for the O-line, I can tell you that much. And we lose some defensive line depth. Fuck. I don't want to place D-liner on... IR just yet because he will be back during the season. But it definitely does mean I'm going to have to go weaker in another spot to keep depth at defensive line. That's definitely what that means.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution.
We are 3-0, and we dominated Jacksonville 28-6.
This is the future.
Teddy, 1 touchdown. Jameis, 1 touchdown. Tyrod threw a pick, and Chris Lucas threw a pick. He should not be allowed to wear that 8. I'm just saying. That number was retired by this point. Ooh, Michael Swan with his worst game average-wise. Todd Gurley, 4.6 yards a carry. He did fumble. Malone Huff didn't do much. Tyrod fumbled. Who else fumbled? Jeremy Curley did. Jameis rushed a bit. Torrey Smith rushed a couple of times. And that was it. See those receptions. Damaris Johnson. Big day for him. Oh, Travis Benjamin. Hey, what's up, Travis? Josh Gordon, 2 for 28. Tiger Jenkins, 2 for 34. A.J. Clark had 1 touchdown reception for 78 yards. Hell yeah. Mike Evans with a 6-yard touchdown reception. Love to see it. Yeah, Michael Crabtree has been a no-show. I might move him. Because we've essentially been winning these games without him. I might actually see if we can get maybe a bit better on the D-line if I move him. Let's see. Wide out. Crabtree. See, who needs wide receiver? Or just who's interested in him is a better question. Capitals are. I don't know what their situation is at defensive end. Yeah, neither of them would be a like backup, so can always work with the Cardinals. Right. Oh wow, the Chiefs need wide out. Ooh, the Colts need wide out. Oh yeah, you definitely could use him. He would be your 1. Upshaw. Whoops. You've got Courtney Upshaw, DK. I'm tempted to go with to try and get Derek Morgan here. Would be a decent backup. However, I kind of want the young guy. Let's see if we can do this. Along with maybe like a 5th round selection for Crabtree. Oh, now you don't want him? I was about to say. There we go. We deal Crabtree, get some depth on the D-line with the injury to D-liner. Oh, we play the Colts too. That's funny. Whoops. Well, actually, might be a good thing. Depending. can I do on the defensive front? Nothing. How do you have no experience? So I'm the 6 receiver, so we're good there. Tight ends. Gotta get rid of Jack Conklin. I don't have to get rid of Reddick, but I should get rid of Reddick, is the key. Unless I can find a different spot to get some depth at here. Like Pierce Blunt, but once again, if we had practice squads, he'd be on it. That's the way I would look at it. Okay, we do have to get rid of probably one defensive tackle. Yep, we'll get rid of Baird. I normally like to keep 4 linebackers solely because we play in a 3-4, so you need 2 interior linebackers. We'll keep all of them. We're in that weird spot where I don't know if I want to keep 5 corners, but I'd like to keep DeMonte Thomas solely because he's good depth safety as well. I think I might trade Ladarius Webb. Trade the old guys we got off of free agency to teams that desperately need them. Yeah, if there's somebody that doesn't have a 2, I'm probably going to make that deal. Might as well, you know, get another draft pick. If they're desperate enough, I'll go for a 3rd. I doubt it. I doubt anybody's that desperate, but you know. You never know. I've gotten a 5th and a 6th already. Now, the 6th doesn't mean much. Let's see. Who needs corner help? That's not in division. Tampa. Hey, Tampa, guess what I got? I got an old corner for you. You don't want him. That's okay. Let's see. Okay, they really, don't need him. I'm just looking for somebody who really could use a number 2 corner. That's really it. Oh, okay. Apparently DJ Moore's playing corner now. Niners could use him. What'd you do for a 4th round pick? They're not interested. So I'll see if I can do it for a 6, but I doubt it. Nope. They're just not interested. Do I work hard or live in my pace? You're only young once, yeah, that's all great. But I also want a future where I'm okay. Living life is doing lots of cocaine. Yeah, nobody wants him. Can't say I'm shocked. Yeah. I guess I'm just gonna cut him. Much different situation than Michael Crabtree, where he was actually wanted. Alright, so we will cut Ladarius Webb. I'll give the rookies more chance, or the young guys more chances. Do I have 2 punters? No, I did cut the other punter. Okay. Was it a kicker? I don't remember. I think it was a punter. I think we had a punter battle. Well, we've got Wormley back, so actually I can make one more cut here. I didn't even think about that. I really didn't even have to make a move for him. Fuck. That feels like a waste then. Good speed though. He's a better rusher overall. More strength in his game, more agility. Yeah, we'll keep him then. Alright, there we go. Our cuts are done. We're off to the regular season. With a lot of injuries in tow. Oh, fuck, I forgot to set the depth chart. That's okay. Just means guys aren't going to get the snaps they should get. So what is the projected record coming out of preseason? What are we thinking? Progress. Let's check the injury report real quick. No new injuries, just the 2. So that is a massive plus.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast. And that's fast. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Now we're ready for the regular season. Coffee is finished. Depth chart is going to get set. I'm going to look at free agency just to see, what's available. Probably not going to make a move, but might as well take a look. Fast. DK right here, and he's also gonna be here. Okay. Kevin Boswell makes the final 53. More importantly, though, Dalvin Hendrickson. Make sure everything's good. Yep. As I thought Webb wasn't being utilized, so... Kicker, punter. Who's our return men? Eric Brewer and Grayson. Got Brewer and Grayson. So down back is Swain with Gurley being able to get breaks that way. Yeah. Totally, dude. So, main thing I'm checking here before we start the regular season is tight end. I want to know who got cut at tight end. Oh. My boy Marcus Gilbert, though, got cut. Not happy about that. Me and my roommate in college had a running gag with him. Huh. 26-year-old off-ball linebacker. That is crazy. How difficult it is to find good off-ball linebackers. In reality, like, that is crazy. 25-year-old safety. Where's the UFL when we need it? I just want to see who is available. Well, the Belldozer's available. The Sanchez is available. Wow, Huerta's up there as one of the better quarterbacks available. Ryan Rodgers. Alright, tight end. You've got John Phillips, DJ Dowdy. He's a blocking tight end. I will say for a blocking tight end, the strength is not impressive. Now that's how you block. Ooh, Gavin Escobar. Who remembers Gavin Escobar? Garrett Graham, Nick Casa, Colin Collar. Chris Cooley is still here. How? How are you still here? Alright. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything worth jumping at there. Don't think there's any other position. Maybe if there's a young enough middle linebacker, I cut the rookie to get a guy, but like it would have to be a solid young middle linebacker. Like Sean Duggan's not good enough for that. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing here for that. Alright. We're good. We have our 53-man roster. With, technically, it's a 51-man roster with 2 guys injured. But we'll see. So can I see preseason? I just want to know if we who won that last game. We went undefeated in preseason. That does not bode well. That means a winless season is on the table. Not saying it's going to happen, but it's on the table. Let me save real quick, actually. That way, if PlayStation were to spaz on us, would be good. Whoops. And do my second one as well, in case of emergencies. Cool. There we go. Okay, here we go. Regular season underway, and I think we'll take a look at re-signing guys probably about week 5. We'll probably start looking at who we need to re-sign and such. Week 2 though, we get to talk what the scouting looks like, which means fantastic rookie names. This is what happens when you wake up 30 minutes before stream. Woo! We are 1-0 to begin. Uh-oh. What happened to our defense? What happened? Ooh. Okay, it's only 2 weeks. Not the biggest injury there, so. It's only 2 weeks. Could be a lot worse. It's kind of the key to that. DeAnthony Thomas went for $120 in his first game of the year. I want to know where he went. We have to look. We do topple the Titans 23-14. Not a crazy game. Geno throws 1 touchdown, no picks. Teddy didn't throw a pick in preseason. Throws 2 in week 1. 2 touchdowns as well. 210 through the air. 19-36. Ew. Come on, Teddy. Be better than that, man. Todd Gurley, only 82 yards on 27 carries. That's not what I want to see. Receiving wise, Dennis Norfleet goes for 75 off 7 and a touchdown. 6 for 94 for Torrey Smith. Josh Gordon also hauls in a touchdown. 5 catches for 62. Gurley, 4 for 26. AJ Clark gets his first official NFL reception. And OJ Howard has a touchdown in week 1. That's crazy. His only catch of the day, but hey, he got it. I did not check the defense. Who gave up the sack? Caleb Johnson. All right. Carlos Williams leading us in tackles. It was Sue and Barkevius Mingo with the sacks. Not really anybody's surprise there. And then Demetrius McCray and Sunday Carlson gets his first career pick. We gotta know, do they end? Neither one of them ended in touchdown. I don't like Demetrius McCray in two-tone blue. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate that so much. You don't understand. He wasn't like a crazy good player, but he was very solid. Oh wow. The young kicker Ryan Harley missed both of his kicks. Were they both long? Yeah, they were both long kicks. Oh, okay. John Potter, though. Perfect on the day, which is all that matters. Let's see some of these names. So, your number... Okay. Your number 1 prospect is quarterback Kalen Narcy. You also have left in Wesley Stecco. Christian McNulty. That's a quarterback name, though. Christian McNulty, that is definitely a quarterback. Mitchell Manley. I would hope you're an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman with that last name. Michael Sparks. That's a good wide receiver name, though. Let's see. Bo Scott, a tight end. Doesn't get more simple than that. I'm looking for the crazy names, man. Carl Krautman. That's a name. Marcos Prophet. We know what that dude's doing in college. I will say I do love the name Keontae Butler. That is a defensive back name if I've ever heard one. Out of Weber State. Darvion McCullough. Not a lot of crazy names so far. Jabias Garrett? What the fuck is that first name, man? Oh, that's a... Yep. You look like your name would be Connor Capellini. Okay, we found the best quarterback name in this class. Kane Clark. That is a good name. That is a good name. That is a quarterback name. And that's a guy I hope is successful. Kane Clark. Winford Goltry. His parents did not like him. Danny Pierre Charles, DPC. Ooh, Mustafa. You don't see the last name Mustafa come up much. Tarek Andre? That's a name. Aki Battles. Any relation to Legend? Bruce Hooks. I like Bruce Hooks as an offensive back. Terry Chester. Decatur Louis Jean. Decatur as a first name is a choice. I only know Decatur because it's a city in Illinois. That's the only reason I know Decatur. Hey, we got a Nico. You don't look like a Nico. I'm sorry, is Nico Limon? I'm sorry, I read that as Akeem Alterbridge. And I got kinda hyped. Because I was like, this dude just comes out to Metalingus. But it's Arterbridge. Sadly not Alterbridge. Blake Manzanares. Out of Missouri Western State. We got Abraham Peoples. Joe Ledbetter. Not as many, like, crazy names in this one. Randy Seymour. That is one of the most basic names we've gotten. Jeffrey, you got any relation? Just wondering. Gonna have to ask him at the combine. Titarius Walls. That's a good name. I like that one. I'm sorry. Gideon Wetchimungo. There's the name we've been waiting for. Gideon Wetchamungo. I need to, with a name like that? Okay, see. Got it. Christian Knight, and it had to be Christian with a K. I really hope your middle name does not start with a K as well. Casey Stumpf. Ladarius Cheeseborough. Tight ends a need. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Markendi Lampley. Billy Childs. Katwan Bishop. That's just a cool name. Quintez Terrio. Voorhees Browning. The last name is a first name is a choice. Naming your child Voorhees is a choice. I thought it was Jaleel Redmond, and I was about to be like, what? Maximilian Boswell, spelled like that. Mitchell Maramarosa. What the hell, man? Ches Keldani? That... What? At a hill? Where the fuck is Hillside? Okay, that's one I've never heard. Hillside College. And the first thing that pops up is Hillside College scam. So, Hillside College is a college in... Oh, it's in Hillside, Michigan. I don't think this man played football. I think he's lying. Dijon Still. Cam Bortles. This one didn't have as many crazy names, but Tajay Tai? That's a name. Out of Bellhaven. What the fuck is that? I like that this is Byron White, the free safety out of Northern Iowa. That's a quarterback name. Specifically a Florida State quarterback name. This kid, if he was real, would transfer out of Florida State and go elsewhere with a name like that. Brett Rock. John David Colbert. Quadarius Colbert. Andre Bland. Shakir Hurd. Now we're into projected undrafted guys. Taron Crow. That's a good defense. I like that as a defensive tackle name. What's your production? 67's not bad. For defensive tackle, not bad. Vinny Whitmore. Where do you play? Harvard. J.J. Ashmore. That is quite a linebacker name. Tyler Bellew. LeCambrick Stream. Prince Carpenter. Punter. Oklahoma. I'm sorry, Price Carpenter, not Prince. I thought it was Prince. I read it wrong. Once again, been up for 30 minutes. Well, now an hour and a half. I love this for a fullback. Jabias Champagne. Or as I like to say, Champagne. Come on, we gotta have like another really amazing name. Martwan Miranda. Vladimir McCruder. Shep French. There we go. That's all of them. Not as crazy of a name pool as we've had. I'm a little disappointed. Just a little bit. Oh dear Lord, I used all my points. I didn't even realize it. We're talking about NC State's tight end, Bo Scott. Yeah, we checked the injury report and we were good. Alright, let's keep moving. Against the Steelers, Mike Tomlin against his old team. Whew. Now, we have not fared well against our division rivals. We're 2-0 to start the year. We are 2-0 to start the year. I do need to know. We got some sacks because Mingo got 2 sacks on the day and Sue got 1. I can tell you that. And Gurley went for at least 100. That is a good day's work against the Steelers. I will say that much at least. That is just an AFC North game. That is an AFC North game. 12-3. So no touchdowns, no picks for either side. Bridgewater and Foles. 218 for Bridgewater, 179 for Nick Foles. Gotta love that Pittsburgh's just riding the backup quarterback waves here. Rushing. Gurley goes for a $104. Michael Swain goes for 53. So Swan and Gurley combined for over 150 yards of offense. And Eddie Lacy went nowhere. You love to see it. AB goes for a $105 off 7. Torrey Smith goes for a $102 off 7. Todd Gurley also has 5 catches for 16. Gordon 3 catches for 50. There's Maka Parker. AJ Clark got another catch, 26 yards for the rookie. We only allowed 1 sack. They allowed 6. Or I'm sorry, they allowed 5. Holy shit. Vontez Burfict led us in tackles with 7. As for the sacks, though, 2 for Barkevius Mingo, 1 for Sue, 1 for Clowney. Earl Mitchell got 1 for Pittsburgh, but also 1 for Curtis Williams. If you are a pass rusher on our defense, you got a sack, essentially. No picks. What about fumbles in this game? Anybody forcing fumbles? Robert McLean did, and he recovered it. Who fumbled? I don't even know who fumbled. Oh, Eric Brewer did. Okay. So it must have been a kickoff. Must have been during a kickoff. Oh, Bo Scott doubles as a power forward. Okay. Thanks for that info. Jordan Green records 15 tackles against Ohio State. Comes a pure athletic talent. No one rivals Northwestern quarterback Kane Clark. How good is this Javonte McGee? Not great. Thought he was going to be really good, given they did a whole thing for him, had a whole story for him. Well, I did not check the injury report. We're good. We're good. Alright. We got the Packers up next. And we will see how we fare. Slap at the base. I've got a feeling we're going to fall to a team we aren't expecting to fall to at some point. That's just me. Maybe this team goes undefeated. Who knows? Probably not. Is it already our bye week? I hate that we have a week 4 bye week. That is the worst thing on the planet. So Kansas State starts 3-0. The Aftershocks. That is the best name to choose if you move a team to LA. Bo Scott, 8 catches, 117 yards. Hot damn. We are 3-0, the only team in the AFC North not to lose. So, big day here, given it's an early bye week, and we're going to get healthier at least. Holy fuck, forget the healthier. Ndamukong Suh banged up, and Torrey Smith banged up. Not good situations there. So, Torrey Smith's going to miss the next 4 games. While Ndamukong Suh will miss the next 3, Braden and Liner will be coming back here shortly. But, oof to that. That is not what I wanted to see. We do just make it out of the home opener against Green Bay, 27-20. We have a big stretch of home games coming up. Teddy throws for 260 and a touchdown. Big Ben throws for 333, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. But no pick for Teddy, at least. So if you're keeping track of his stats, he's 3-2. Another good day for Todd Gurley, 4.5 yards a carry. First things first, I do want to see how many times was he sacked. Only once again. Not bad. 26 of 40 too, so we'll take that, 65%. Gurley, 21 carries for 94 yards, 4.5 yards a carry. Swan does okay. 22 on 6, so I'll take that. And Derrick Henry ran pretty well for Green Bay. But both backs get a touchdown today. Randall Cobb goes for 10 for $107, 2 touchdowns. Jackson Shipley also goes over 100 on 8 catches. Josh Gordon, 7 for 75. A.J. Clark gets his best performance yet with 4 for 47. He's going to have to step up now with no Torrey Smith. Gurley, 4 for 29. Evans gets 3 for 29. He's going to have to move up a bit now. O.J. Howard, 3 for 34 and a touchdown. And it must have been an early injury for Torrey Smith. Only 3 for 32. So we'll see. See how this offense goes with no Torrey Smith and more A.J. Clark, hopefully. Chris Watt lets up the 1 sack, but Quessenberry, Black, Crowder give up 1 apiece. 10 tackles for Gibson, Burfict, and even 8 for Carlos Williams, as well as Jarrett Grace. Sacks-wise, Michael Kendricks gets 1. Okay. Mike Martin for Green Bay, then Mingo and Clowney. Love to see it. Who got the pick? Carlos Williams. I'm not shocked. Did it go for 6, though? It did not. The pick 6s are not happening today. Good, 2-2, nice. Long of 51, too. Alright, so we're going to have 4 straight home games now, and then go on the road for 4 straight games. That's the weirdest schedule setup. We got the Texans, Colts, Ravens, and Bengals coming up, so big 4 games. Big 4 games, especially with no Torrey Smith, or for now, in most of those games, no Ndamukong Suh. That's the bigger one. We are weak at defensive end. But we will get D-liner back. Not this coming week, but the next week. The 0-4 Houston Texans take on the 21st ranked offense of Mexico City and the 2nd ranked defense in the league. That's the big one. Alright, before we do anything, I do want to just get some scouting done on a few players. First things first, I got to scout this tight end. I got to scout Bo Scott. Only a B, really? I'm not gonna lie, he's not as crazy as I thought he was gonna be, but he's very, 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 very good. Yeah, okay, the awareness is what's keeping him down. Got it. Well, he fits our scheme perfectly. So Bo Scott's definitely a guy I would not mind. So 50 production grade. So something like Bill Pruitt, maybe? Or Philip Scarpati is what we're looking for. 6'7", 266. You are a blocking tight end and nothing else at that size. Zone run. Not as good of a receiving threat. So he's just very much... He's very balanced. Ashton Stokes is just very balanced. Let me go with Philip Scarpati. Vertical off. Didn't expect that. Damn. I forgot we looked at Ladarius Cheeseborough because of his name. Yeah, we gotta find another tight end, so definitely need it. Now, before we get started with this, let's see who we have to re-sign this year, because there is one guy we have to re-sign because he's just been too good. Markevius Mingo. You're first up. I think Ndamukong Suh's a tag and trade prospect, personally. 26 over 4, that's, what, 8 mil a year? No, it's under that. 7, 21, 8. So it's about 6 mil a year. Actually, it's just over 5 mil a year. Yeah. Right? No. 6, 12, 18, 24. Yeah, it's just over 6 mil a year. So, I'm not against that. We'll put a little more into the bonus. Get that to 2,000. And there we can hit what he wants. 26.8. We've got so much cap space. An ungodly amount of cap space. So, yeah. Barkevia's Mango's locked up. Carlos Williams is only 27. If we can get a 3-year deal, I'm happy. 4-year deal, great. 4 years, 15. That's a bit over $4 million a year. So, I'm down with that. And we've got the funds to do this, so we can do what you should do with your good players, which is pay them guaranteed money. We're keeping a lot of our core together. Torrey Smith is going to be a guy I wait on, specifically now that he got hurt. I think even more so it's a good wait on and see. I want to see how many years Gordon wants. 5-year deal. A 5-year deal might be a little too much for me. Gordon and Torrey Smith and Josh Gordon could both go to the offseason. I'll say that right now. Wormley, what is the situation here? Once again, we have the cash to pay these guys some guaranteed money. I don't have to, break the bank to do it, so I won't break the bank to do it. Did I get him? He still wants to negotiate. Come on, man. Yeah. Braden's banged up currently. He wants a 5-year, $20.9 million deal, so just over $4 million a year. It's not a bad deal at all. Given it's tough to get good offensive linemen, I feel like it's a situation you just kind of have to go with. You can't really sit here and not keep a good offensive lineman. Yep, then Braden's locked up. We still have 60 million cap. And legitimately, most of these guys are depth pieces. Boom. 1-year deal for depth, I'm down. I am interested in what Matthews wants. Oh, he still wants to negotiate something, bitch. I am interested in what Matthews wants, solely because I like having him around. He wants guaranteed money, I guarantee it. I guarantee that he wants guaranteed money. But if I can get him on that cheap of a deal, I'll take it. Depth piece. And we got him. Some more depth. Yep. The question is going to be the wide receivers and Ndamukong Suh. That's the question right now. And the main reason is Suh is that at that age, you question exactly what you want to do here. What is it? He wants a 3-year, $52 million deal. 15 mil a year just about? That's more than 15. That's what? 32, 48. It's like 17 mil a year? 18 mil a year? Somewhere in that range? Not sure I can attest to that for a 33-year-old. He's still great, but, we'll see how the rest of the year goes. And Barkevia's Mingo has been consistent, and that's why I had to get him locked up. Smith, it's a situation of, is it worth it? That's the big thing here. He wants a 4-year deal. I'm not going to give him a 4-year deal. He wants under $1 million a year, though. So, you know, it'd be worth it, money-wise. He's getting paid like a depth offensive lineman. But we have a shit ton of cap space. We have played exceptionally well so far this year. And now the question is, how does this team fare without Ndamukong Suh for a couple weeks? And without Torrey Smith for a couple weeks? Do it. Use that home field advantage to your advantage. We are 4-0. Josh Gordon wants to talk about his contract right now. Not sure I'm down to do that currently, but you know. Ndamukong Suh wants to start talking as well. We will, we'll wait on it. Here, I'll offer 2.1, add some more guaranteed money. And we will add a tad bit of guaranteed money here on this deal. See if that gets the job done. Because 100% guaranteed money is the easiest way to normally finish these. We're waiting on these three. We are 4-0. Second ranked defense in the league. Big thing is this. The only injuries are 2 guys that are looking for a new contract. Well, 3 guys that are looking for a new contract. Those are the injuries. Alright, let's see how this game went, because Todd Gurley is on a run. We finally fixed the running back situation with Gurley. 27-14. That'll be offense fair. Petty! Bruh. 1 touchdown, 2 picks. Blair Dittmer, the rookie, did not do anything really. $123. No touchdowns, no picks. Teddy, you gotta quit throwing picks, man. I get it, you're gunslinging right now, but come on. Gurley doesn't run as well as I would have hoped. 3.4 yards a carry, 25 for 85. Damian Williams goes for 29 off 11. And Michael Swan gets 2 touchdowns. You can see that. Fumble by Monte Ball. What the fuck is Larry Fitzgerald doing in Houston? Josh Gordon's like, I'm going to earn that extension. 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown. O.J. Howard has 6 for 55, so he stepped up a bit. Even Sefo, the rookie fullback, 4 catches for 15. Mike Evans has 3 for 31. A.J. Clark, 2 catches, but no yards. Interesting. Really thought we were going to see A.J. Clark have a big game here. Instead, it was Josh Gordon having an even bigger game. We did not allow a sack from an offensive lineman. That's good. Love seeing that. Perfect. Grace, both with 9 tackles. Grace had a sack. Who else had a sack? Well, Clowney. Wow. DK. And Dalvin Hendrickson gets his first career sack. Hell yeah. Love it. Okay. One thing I like about this. No Barkevious Mingo. No Barkevious Mingo. It was very interesting to not see Mingo on that. Ken Jennings and TJ McDonald both get the picks. And there's Ken Jennings. And both of them went for touchdowns. So both of their scores were pick sixes. So the only points they got were off pick sixes. I just want to point that out. So Teddy Bridgewater scored on his own team twice. So I understand why our offense is so lowly rated now. I'm starting to get it. So Josh Gordon, I think, has 2 more games probably to win me over to get this extension. If he plays exceptionally well in these next 2 games, I think I'm offering the extension, and we're saying no to Torrey Smith. And Ndamukong Suh, we'll see in the long run. But Josh Gordon's definitely got a chance to win this extension off of me. All right. If we're 5-0, we are 5-0, hosting the Ravens. The defense took a little bit of a hit. They're now 3rd in the league, but the offense went up big time. What did this offense do? Contract accepted by Wormley and DK. Added some guaranteed money, and they said yes. Okay. Quick check, though, before anything. Ndamukong Suh returns next week. I'm loving it. 5 sacks Mango, 5 sacks Clowney. This is the best this team has looked. DeAnthony Thomas, 628 yards rushing. Gurley is 3rd in the league in rushing. We fixed the running back situation. Okay, same score. I gotta know, are there only points on defense? Nope. Andrew Luck, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Teddy Bridgewater, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. He threw 95 yards total. He was not sacked once. He threw a total of 19 times. That is the lowest amount we've ever seen Teddy have to throw. That is crazy. What's funny is he averaged 9.5 yards an attempt. Well, 5 yards an attempt because they take your passing attempts. But like actual catches, it was 9.5 yards a catch. So he actually went kind of like in the medium realm. This is why we didn't throw the football. Over 200 yards on the ground. Todd Gurley, $169 off 12, 7 yards a carry. Michael Swan, 4.1 yards a carry. 57 yards off 14. Even the fullback carried twice for 9 yards. Hell yeah. I love it. Todd Gurley had a touchdown, also a fumble. But, more importantly, Jabril Malone Huff had a touchdown. You love to see it. Receiving wise, Travis Kelce gets 9 for 59 with a touchdown. Ruben Randall, 7 catches, 49 yards, nothing. Michael Crabtree, that gets a little bit of vengeance. 6 receptions, 67 yards. But here's the big one. A.J. Clark, 4 catches, 42 yards, and a touchdown. His first career touchdown for the rookie at FIU. Or Sir Josh Gordon, 2 for 42, which not a bad day right there. Only catching 2 passes, but 20 plus catch there. Beckett McKnight had a catch. So, okay. Blocking wise, we did not allow a sack. Raymond Hicks allowed 2. Kenny Vaccaro gets 9 tackles, but Jarrett Grace also gets 9 tackles. He's been playing exceptionally well. Clowney gets 2 sacks. Mingo gets 1. Tayshaun Gibson with a pick. Donald Butler with a pick. It looks like Gibson's went for 6. No, it did not. He just had a really good return. 87-yard return on that. That's just a good return. I figured that would have gone for 6. Same thing with Butler. John Potter's making his field goals this year, which is nice. But we are 5-0. The closest game so far has been versus the Packers and Big Ben. Gotta feel good going into this game now. The offense had its best day on the ground on the year. The defense has just been dominant. Teddy hasn't had to do really anything. Like, you gotta feel good going into this game against the Ravens. I'm gonna scout tight ends some more. I'm also going to look at wide receiver here once we, Oops. There we go. Once we finish up Scarpati. I'm going to look at wideouts. Oof. Yeah, Scarpati. I'm not as big into you now as I was. But Cheeseboro. Spread. See, you have no speed, but you fit the spread scheme. Ah, you have hands. Can't block. So you are fully just a receiving threat. Okay. Good to know. There definitely does seem to be a drop-off, though, at a tight end. So, wide receiver, I'm going to start the look. I'm going to start looking at Elijah Colbert, the wideout out of Rutgers. 6'1", 202. It's a spread scheme, so speed, yep. He's got good hands, too. So, good route running, oh my, the release is a bit of a problem, but oh my god. I like Elijah Colbert a lot. He'll hang on to the football. He's got awareness already. Good ball carrier vision for the most part. Yeah, I like him a lot. Yep. Yep. Elijah Colbert just became an intriguing target if we have a, late first round. Elijah Corbett became a very interesting target. Speaking of bets, I'm just checking to see if there's a free fantasy game on today or not. Your boy's been playing free fantasy games and not spending any money. Man, how close was I on Sunday? You're telling me I didn't hit and I hit over 100? No! Oh, I was so much closer than I thought. Damn. Yeah, that New England game kind of screwed me a bit. Shit. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. Yeah. How cheap were you compared to you? Oh, you were actually more expensive, damn. Now, I wouldn't have played Jake Bobo. Probably could have gone that over you. If I hadn't gone you, I would have gone you. I thought that was a good cheap play, and it kind of was, but could have gone with that tandem. Damn. I've tried, and it's happened. Oh wow, the auto mod actually did something. The auto mod actually did something for once. That's insane. Addisick, welcome to the stream, man. I did fairly good in with my fantasy lineup, though. I did fairly well. I was about 4 points off of placing, and it was mainly the snow game that absolutely hurt me. Alright. Actually, I do have to check money things before we continue. Just because I have to make sure certain things came out of my bank account. So we went over the game, we went over that. Okay, yeah, we can just go. Gordon, you got one more game to try and impress me. See if I start negotiations. Ooh, the offense went up. That means Torrey Smith is back. Well, no. It doesn't mean that. Never mind. We lost to the Ravens. The undefeated season's over. No! I am very upset. I thought we would beat the Ravens. I really thought we would. Man, nothing's come out yet. Wow. That's surprising. I really thought we were going to beat the Ravens. I did not think we were going to lose. Defense took a hit, too. Uh-oh. This is about Ndamukong Suh, yep. That's going on. I want draft stories. I want to hear more about these prospects. Oh, wow. Bo Scott dunked on the goalpost. I might have to look at Jordan Green, too. Bengals are having a good year, and it could be a problem for us. Please tell me no more injuries. Fuck. I just re-signed you, too. And D-Liner got banged up again. Bruh! I won't put you on IR, given you can come back before playoffs. Fuck, man, we are taking a hit constantly. Clowney is now leading us in sacks, which is impressive. Wow, we didn't just lose. We got pretty well beat. Teddy doesn't throw a pick. Brissett doesn't throw a pick. They added Jacoby Brissett in the offseason. So they lose Flacco, but get Jacoby Brissett, and that's why we lost. Bernard Pierce goes off for $143. Gurley had 70. LaMichael James goes for 48 as well. Yeah. Yep. Couldn't stop Bernard Pierce. Gordon, 6 for 82. Another good outing. Second straight game with a touchdown for A.J. Clark. The rookie's coming to life. Rookie Tyron Chisholm gets a touchdown for the Ravens. But yep. Do allow 2 sacks. Ben Braden, Caleb Johnson. Braden got banged up in this one. Grace, it's 10. Clowney with 9 tackles. Clowney got 2 sacks on the day. Brown with 1. Dalvin Hendrickson gets his 2nd sack of the season. BJ gets his 2nd sack on the season. No picks. Were there any fumbles? There were not. Wow. Yeah, Ravens just controlled the game on the ground, and that's what won them the game. What a shock. That's very Ravens football. Very Ravens football there. Alright, well. Josh, I've given you time to impress me. And because I think you've played pretty well and A.J. Clark has come along with you by his side, I will give you your 5-year deal. This is a big contract. I am iffy on it. But I'm not going to go crazy on the guaranteed money. I think I will go up to 26. Gordon's going to be our 1 next year, with A.J. Clark as the 2. That's the game plan. Jake. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm going to re-sign you. I think we're going to look in free agency maybe for some depth. And Sue, of course, we're just taking to the offseason because he's older, so it could be a tag and trade. Let's go. We've struggled against divisional foes in the past. We're 1-1 this season. Beat Pittsburgh. Fall to Baltimore. And we beat the cheapskate Bengals. Ooh, Gordon wants to keep negotiating. That's all I gotta say is We are 6-1. We beat the Bengals. I'll take it. Taking on the 6-1 Jags. Dear Lord, Jacksonville, what are you doing? I'm happy with that. Yeah. $28's a lot. That's nearly $6 million a year. Fuck it. We need to make sure we've got a guy, and Josh Gordon's going to be the guy. We have A.J. Clark behind him on the cheaper deal, so we're going to roll that way. And we got money if we need to get another guy in free agency, so. Alright. So, what's the injury report look like? Todd Gurley is now second in rushing. A fractured shoulder blade for Fred Reddick. Dear Lord, our offensive line is dying. So we need to get some offensive line depth. Hot damn. D. Leonard, broken toe. He'll be out for a couple games. O.J. Howard's now hurt. Great. We're weak at tight end, and we just got weaker. Ain't that fun? I entirely just missed the trade deadline, too, because I wasn't thinking about it. Because I would have traded for probably a tight end, too. Okay, I want a receiving threat. Kyle Carter? Seems pretty good. True overall. 69. Nice. Alright. We're gonna sign Kyle Carter. I would sign an offensive lineman, but we need another tight end. More so. Can I sign him too? Damn it. Fuck. Right now, let me adjust here. Right then. Kyle Carter's going to be our one. Well, actually, he'll be the 2 right now because Beckett McKnight has been here. Where is Lender? There we go. So we're gonna play Brandon Lender there initially and go from there. I think we're good on everything else. Cam Jordan has been dead quiet. I just want to point that out. He's definitely a guy that could be traded in the offseason. Wheeler's up to an 81. He's quietly been upgrading in the background. Gurley's an 82 right now. Bridgewater going down, not what I want to see. Big question though. How do we win? How did we do it? Was it by being awesome? A good 17-point win is a pretty good way of being awesome. Teddy doesn't throw a touchdown or a pick, only a $175. Dalton throws for 215 and a touchdown. Rushing wise, would have liked a better average, but Gurley goes for 94 off 25, 2 touchdowns. Jonathan Gray does nothing. And Michael Swan also gets a touchdown. So our ground game led us this week. Okay. Receiving wise, Demaryius Thomas, DT, goes 8 for a $113. Rest in peace. 1 touchdown. Josh Gordon, 6 for 72. He's definitely living up to kind of the number 1 now. AJ Clark, 3 for 45. He's been very consistent at that 45-yard range. Beckett McKnight, 2 for 18. Okay. Watt gives up 2. Fusco, McDonald. Mingo and Grace lead us with 6 tackles. Not a lot of tackles there. Sack-wise, Mingo gets 1. Sue gets 1 his first game back, and so does Clowney. For the Bengals, Olivier Vernon and Franklin Jocko, the rookie. No picks. Any fumbles forced? Somebody did. Dominican Sue and Dalvin Hendrickson. Love to see it. Love to see it. That Hendrickson pick was definitely great. Definitely great. That was a top tier pick by us. Look at that. Second, first, third, first, 12th. Looking good. Richard Sherman signed a new deal. Alden Smith signs a 5-year deal. Bucks are undefeated. Wow. Yeah, the Ravens are getting something going. They're now 3-5. All right.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, 'cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace.
I don't know how I feel about getting a media question right now. Just show me a Josh Gordon accepted contract. That'll make me happy. God damn it, Gordon. Maybe we do take this to the offseason then. And we figure out if it is worth keeping him or maybe Torrey Smith. That one's starting to be a little too expensive. 7-1. Wow, we're going up against the top defense in the league and the Chargers. They also have a top 10 offense, so this is going to be a fun game. I mean, I believe we're showing this a Super Bowl caliber team. Gordon, I think we're going to be tabling conversations, man. Especially given I found a receiver I like. I don't know if I'm willing to go. Fucking shit! Who's not hurt? So, Caleb Johnson's banged up for this game. D-Liner comes back next week. We also lose Jarrett Grace this week. We are heavily banged up for this game against the Chargers. Luckily, most of those injuries are 1 week injuries, but we are banged up. I don't like it. We're going to start doing some more scouting. Let's go available. Easiest way to do it. Wide receiver. Get back to Elijah Corbett. Just finish up some of this. Yeah. I would love to know his development. Confidence is a 2. You got a high motor? Yeah, he does. Yeah, I'm really high on Elijah Corbett. I do worry he is going to go before we can get him. So we are going to have some backup plans. Jamarcus Eric. Not as fast. However, the hands are just as good along with the route running. Okay, he's very similar. I still think Corbett is the better player because release was better, I believe. But very good player. Better run blocker, too. He's a good kick returner as well. Worst comes to worst, you get that. High motor. Nice. Okay, so we at least have 2 wideouts that I'm good with. Let me take a look at that middle linebacker. Oh, he's the top guy. Never mind. We're not going to get a shot at him. I was hoping he wasn't the top middle linebacker, but he is. Yeah, so Jordan Green is not a guy we're going to get. Not really worried about corner. Stecco is the top dude there, so I'm tempted to look at Nico just because this dude doesn't look like his name is Nico. The size and production is awful. However, size I don't think is something we can worry about. production if it was high. Maybe we're looking at a good player there. Kwan Joyce? Better production than size here. Let's just see. Attacking 4-3 doesn't really fit our scheme overall. Yeah, not happy about it. Nico, what about you? I'm taking a chance with you, man. Attacking 4-3. Tampa 2. That could work for us. He's got the size, but not the production. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an option. Jeffrey Tyrell is a possibility. I don't think we'll get him, but, you know, possibility. Check the other ends as well. Alright, we are banged up all over the place. Let's do it. This would be a massive win. I just realized I don't think we went over the Jags game. We'll go over that as well as the Chargers game here. Eight and 1. We head to Baltimore. We just beat the top defense in the league. And Clowney's up to 10 sacks, Mingo at 8. We have a great tandem going right now. Great pass rushing tandem currently. Alright. There we go. That's better. That's a much better injury report. Much better injury report. And Gurley is nearly at 1,000 yards this season. He is not far off of Marius Thomas. Only about 100 yards off. Oh, it was a tight one against the Chargers. 17-14. Thank you, John Potter. Teddy dominated Jacksonville. 287 with 3 touchdowns, no picks. Malcolm Shern, the rookie quarterback, started for Jacksonville out of southeastern Missouri. 25-34. Wow, Teddy really did dominate. Hot damn. Rushing wise, Todd Gurley, 35 carries for a $142. God damn. 1 fumble, 1 touchdown. Swan carried it 8 times for 26. I think you gave him the ball too many times there. Akeem Nicks had a great game. Cody Rolla had a good game, the rookie out of Pitt. Torrey Smith comes back. 5 catches, 60 yards. Josh Gordon said, "You're not going to pay me. I'm going to show you you pay me." 5 catches, $102 for a touchdown. A.J. Clark even had 3 for 23 and a touchdown. And Beckett McKnight, who is starting right now for O.J. Howard being hurt. 1 touchdown. I believe that's his first career touchdown. No sacks given up by our offensive line. I love it. Clay Gumpert gave up a sack. Clay Grumpert. Mingo had the most tackles at 7. Clowney, Diche, Mingo, Sue, all getting sacks. No picks. But what about fumbles? I know we fumbled once. Who else fumbled, I wonder? Well, it was just us. Ron Brace forced it. We dominated that game. Now, what about this tight one with the Chargers? Teddy threw a touchdown and a pick. But Johnny Manziel didn't do shit. Only 203 yards. No touchdowns, no picks. Sacked 4 times. We were sacked twice. Teddy's starting to find a bit of a groove. Gurley, 23 carries, 99. Like that. 1 touchdown. I think they are on a mission to get Todd Gurley the rushing title this year. Josh Gordon, 7 for a $105 and a touchdown. Okay. AJ Clark, 5 for 55. I think the man has made his argument. I'm just going to say it. Moses and Linder give up sacks. I want to point out, Steelman has given up 1 sack this season. That's it. The rookie right tackle is doing great. Clowney and Burfict both with 8. Dominican Sue, 2 sacks. Gooden gets a sack. Clowney, the rookie Bogan gets a sack. And Mango. We got the 1 pick off us. Harrison Smith, the old man, the vet. Did it go for 6? It did. Like most touchdowns in this game. Okay, I think Josh Gordon has made his argument. Come here, Josh. Okay. I'm going to go straight up. 30 mil over 5, that's 6 mil a year. Just take the fucking deal. That's technically number 2 money. Number 1 would be like 8 mil a year. But I'm not going to bring back Torrey Smith. I think Josh Gordon's been playing out of his mind well lately. And AJ Clark's playing fantastic. I might re-sign Sue. I might. At worst, he's getting tagged. And then decision has to be made if it's a tag and trade or not. Could get ourselves probably a couple first-round picks if we do a tag and trade. I will say we're not going to do the postseason today. I can guarantee you of that. Mainly because we need at least one more stream. And Josh Gordon has accepted the contract extension. 6 mil a year. We pay him essentially number 2 money to keep him around. And we are 8-2. We fall. Oh, Julio Jones did not accept his extension. Second team All Big 12. TJ Ward signs a 2-year deal. Pat Pete signed a 1-year deal. They're not gonna talk about our boy signing his extension? That's just dirty. We do still lead the division. Todd Gurley is a 1,000-yard rusher. Demaryius Thomas has 82 yards over him. There's a chance Todd Gurley could lead the league in rushing. Bridgewater's 3rd in passing, and we have double-digit sack guys on both sides. Man, we are set for the long haul. Brandon Linder now banged up, but we do get Ben... Well, shit. They're both out for 3 weeks. Ooh. Get OJ Howard back next week. We are just banged up on the O-line. I'm going to make a move given OJ Howard is coming back. I'm going to cut Kyle Carter and add an offensive lineman because we desperately need one. Because Justin Smith is going to have to take over at one guard spot now. And we have very little depth now. So, Kyle Carter is going to be cut. We have the second-ranked offense and the fourth-ranked defense. Woo! That offense is taking a jump. Show me left guard. Show me right guard, out of curiosity. Left guard it is. Run Cedric Flowers, he's the top-rated guard. I'm not even going to look for a specific style of guard. I'm just going the top guy. Best available guard. Just let me have him. He won't start this week, but I'll let Smith start this week. He may start next week. We got Clowney for 4 years. Mingo's locked up for the next couple. Oh, we are in such a good spot. And we've got all the cap space in the world right now. Very little cap penalties. We are in a fantastic situation currently. Alright. So, I think this might be the last week we do right now. That way we get like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 playoffs for next week. And this kind of sets up a good spot to, if we win, winning record. So, I may go till we get the winning record. Because we need one win to get that winning record. Let's look at the game real quick. Clowney's right there at the top of the list of sacks this year, too. 12's the top. What happened here against the Ravens? We get swept by the Ravens this season. We just struggled against the Ravens. 3 interceptions for Bridgewater. Threw for 368, but just did not play well. Only sacked twice. He just wasn't his game. We kept them at bay on the ground, too. But they kept us at bay, too. Only 2.6 yards a carry for Gurley. Torrey Smith goes off on his former team. So does Gordon. Touchdown for Gordon. Just wasn't enough. The picks did too much, and I'm assuming Costanzo, Warren, Bowie, Watts. Mingo with 2, Sue with 1, Clowney with 1. Quentin Groves got a. That's just sad. I'm assuming they got some picks. Rasai Dowling with a pick. Kareem Jackson with a pick. Vonta's got a pick. And LaMarcus Joyner. How many were 6? 2 of them. 14 points off of pick 6s. Or, well, no, never mind. That was Kareem Jackson with fumble recovery. And what was the score again? Yeah, you take that off the board, we win. If they hadn't gotten one of those 6s, yeah, we beat ourselves. The only team we have lost to is the Baltimore Ravens. Luckily, they probably won't make the playoffs. The good thing is, the only team we've lost to probably won't make the playoffs, so we'll be fine. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, we might end a bit early just because I have commentary to do. So, I'll do that after a tiny little break. So you guys can get the Raiders video today. Now I gotta do now I gotta record. So I have no footage for Thursday's video. Gotta record and edit. A lot of shit to do today. Maybe what I'll do is I'll probably edit first then record. That makes it easier on me. Okay. Show me 9 wins. We are 9-2. Winning record has been garnered. Minnesota's 9-2 as well. It's 2 9-2 teams. Jay, what is up, man? Hell, I might keep going for a little bit. I got shit to do, but I might keep going for a bit. This has been too good of a year. Let me progress. Players. We'll scout a bit here. Todd Gurley did not do much in this game. Holy shit, Clowney! Clowney! I think Clowney just set a record. I think Clowney just set a record for sacks in a game. I think he got 4 sacks in that game. Holy shit. Cam Jordan is banged up for 3 games. I don't think that's the biggest injury given he's been very quiet this year. $12.90. Yeah, we're not winning that rushing record. It's gonna go to Demaryius Thomas, sadly. We might get the sack. We might get the leader in sacks this season with the way Clowney's playing. Signed Barkevious Mingo and Clowney goes off. 21-9 over the Bengals. Okay, so Bridgewater got a little banged up as Jameis Winston came in for at least one play. 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Dalton, same thing. Both threw a little over 200. Ooh, 4 sacks on Bridgewater. 8 on Dalton. God damn. 2 passes for Jameis. He was complete on both of them. Rushing wise, Gurley only goes for 73 yards a carry. Torrey Smith had 2 carries. 1 touchdown for Todd as well. A.J. Clark, 5 for 43 and a touchdown. Love to see it from the rookie. He's had, I believe that's his 3rd or 4th touchdown of the season. Torrey Smith, 64 off 5. Beckett McKnight, 39 off 3. I have to switch the depth chart as well. I forgot about that. Josh Gordon has a very down game. Manessa Lynch gets his first catches of the season and of his career. Gabe Karimi gave up 4 sacks. Fusco 1. Steelman. Oh, I jinxed him. I'll take credit for that. I jinxed him. I say he's only given up 1 sack this year. Last week. Caleb Johnson, Smith, Watt. The entire offensive line gave up a sack. Clowney had 11 tackles, 4 of which were sacks. 4 sacks by Clowney, 2 for Olivier Vernon, 1 for Mingo, 1 for Aaron Lynch, 1 for Howard Matthew, 1 for Sue, 1 for Cam Jordan. That's his first of the season. And 1 for Barton. Hot damn. Greg Jones got that pick. Carlos Williams got that one for us. And Carlos took it for a touchdown. Whew. So Barkevius Mingo now is your sack leader on the season, both for us and in the league. Question is, can we do anything else? All right. Let's scout here. So let's look. Scouted. Yeah, it was Godfrey Tyrell that I was looking at there. Let's look at right end. He may not have the size. What's that production, though? That's solid production. Let's go Connor Capolini. Base 4-3. Yeah. Dontavius Hadley. Attacking 3-4 fits our scheme. Okay. Balanced moves. Kind of expected that much. Blockshed. Oh, I was hoping that would be at least a B. I'm meh on him right now. I'm meh on him. He's a healthy guy, which is good. Well, that Denard Somerville. 6'7". Good speed. Good strength. I like what we got here. I don't think we're going to get him, but I like what's here because he projected to go 13th. So I'm not expecting to have a chance to draft him, but I like what's there. Let's go. Let's look for a guard while we're here. Oh, I gotta look at Eric Lagoonian? Leguins, I would think. Leguins. Zone run. First things first. Durability? Okay. I'll take a B. Look at that injury. Toughness. Nice. strength. We don't have enough to know. I like Eric Leguns a lot. Leguins. Yeah, I think what I'm going to eyeball here at offensive line is going to be a production grade. Solid production grade, I'm going to definitely scout you and see how good you are at offensive line. So, let's do this. Bring us the win! That's double-digit wins, baby! We were the 9-win team. They got the dub. So that right there is huge. That is massive. That is a 10-win season. So you can lock us into the playoffs right now. Because the worst we finish is 10-6, and I think that makes the playoffs easily. We are 10-2, and we have lost only to the Baltimore Ravens. Ooh, Arthur Brown turns down the Ravens offer. Uh-oh. Same thing with Lamar Miller. JJ, though, signed a 4-year deal. Yeah, Ravens ain't making the playoffs. We have won this division. It's a 4-game differential. We have already won our division. Todd Gurley is now 3rd in the NFL in rushing. Clowney is tied with Miller for the top of the sack numbers. 295. Oh, we're 100 yards away from fucking Demaryius Thomas. Alright, let's check the injury report. We'll check the game, and then we're going to call it after that. We'll get our linemen back next week. And Darrelle Revis is going to be out for 4 weeks. This is big, mainly because now we get to see the young players. That's the big thing here. The young guys now have an opportunity. I will say once these two are back, I will probably add a corner to have some depth. But we'll wait on that. Now let's check the game. I think we'll also check stats here in the stream just to see how everybody's doing. A big old goose egg for the Minnesota Vikings. You'll love to see it. Shut out. Teddy Bridgewater, $179, 1 touchdown. Aaron Murray did nothing. 2 sacks, sadly, on us. But 70% completion. Teddy, good efficiency, my guy. Rushing-wise, Todd Gurley goes for $124 off 30. Why? Why'd you give him 30 carries? He didn't need it. But, hey, get the yardage. We're trying to beat Demaryius Thomas, I guess. He did fumble, though. Torrey Smith got the touchdown, 5 for 42. Todd Gurley had 4 catches for 34. Clark, 4 for 31. I forgot to change up the depth chart. I'll do that here before we head out. 2 for 27 for Beckett McKnight. 2 for 19 for Cepho. Hey, Justin Blackmon, 1 catch for 9 yards. And a catch for 15 for Josh Gordon after he signs that big deal. Winnie gives up 2. Johnson and Kennett. Vontez leads us with, just Vontez leading us with 8 tackles. As for sacks, Dalvin Hendrickson gets his 3rd sack on the season. Team Spence gets one, Wilbur gets one, and Jadeveon Clowney gets one. And Darrelle Revis got hurt, but got a pick. And it did go for 6. Maybe got hurt on that play. Right now, feeling good. I'm feeling real good about how we're looking. Let's go here. I also want to see if we have locked up the division or not yet. 13 touchdowns to 10 interceptions so far for Teddy. Not the nicest stat sheet. Gurley, 7 touchdowns, nearly 1,200 yards. Gordon's at 823 off 58 with 5 touchdowns. 634. That was Torrey Smith's first touchdown of the season. Wow. 4 touchdowns for A.J. Clark so far. The rookies look good. 2 for O.J. Howard. 1 for Beckett Knight. Chris Watts allowed the most sacks. Caleb right behind him. Oh, Steelan's only allowed 1 sack. Okay. Tackle leader Vontaze Burfict. Clowney behind him at 70, but Clowney is the man right now. 16 sacks. Mingo's got 11. Sue's got 8. Like, this is great. These numbers are fantastic. Two picks for Williams, 1 for Revis, 1 for Burfict, Gibson. John Potter is 23 of 28. He's been meh. Okay, he's missed 1 from inside 40. He's missed 2 from inside 50. And he's missed 2 from 50 plus. I don't know how I feel about that. Oof. Alright. Last bit of stuff to look at is to see what the standings elsewhere look like, really. We are not the best team. That's the Buccaneers, who sit at 12-0. The only way we'll meet them, I believe, I don't think they're on the schedule, but the only way we're going to meet them is in the Super Bowl. The Bucs are 12-0. Golden Eagles 10-2. Eagles are 10-2. The Vikings 9-3. 8-4 is the second AFC team. We are 2 games better than the next AFC team. That's crazy. So yeah, 2 more wins and we have locked. 2 more wins and we have locked down the number 1 seed in the AFC. I believe, if my math is correct. Now, you can essentially lock us into the division because I think 1 win would give it to us. Because the Bengals are 4 games back. If they don't get a win, it's essentially impossible. But we are looking great to make it to the Super Bowl. We're looking great right now. And given that the only team we've lost to is the 3rd in the division, and we won't have to see them in the playoffs, I feel pretty good about our chances. Pretty good about our chances. I want to see whose jerseys we're selling. And your point is, this dude's mad that we're not selling fries at the same price? What the fuck? I want to know, whose jerseys are we selling? Revis? Sue? We're selling Jameis Winston jerseys. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why we're selling in DK jerseys, but I like that we're selling Jameis Winston, but not Teddy Bridgewater jerseys. I also have to change the depth chart real quick, because seeing the O.J. Howard jersey there reminded me. There we go. We currently have 4 healthy corners. So we're going to see a lot more Rashad Wheeler and Salim Grayson. Hopefully they pick up that slack and are able to beat Detroit. We'll find all that out next week. There is a legitimate chance that we win the Super Bowl this year. If we win the Super Bowl, that's going to be the series, I think. Because that would be a win in Cleveland and in Mexico City. So, you know. Teddy right now is 5th for the MVP. Oh, they added Demaryius. That explains why they're undefeated. They added Demaryius Thomas. That makes sense. Apparently Josh Freeman's a 93 overall too, so. Crazy. Todd Gurley is Offensive Player of the Year right now. It's the year of the running backs, man. Clowney's right there with Von Miller for Defensive Player of the Year. Yep, Bucs are 12-0. They're undefeated. They got Demaryius Thomas, man. A.J. Clark's up for Offensive Rookie of the Year, but he's down there. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We ain't got nobody there. Best quarterback right now, Teddy Bridgewater. Best running back, Todd Gurley. Best receiver, right now it's Michael Crabtree for the Colts. That's funny as hell. Good for him. At least he's getting to play. He wouldn't have gotten any time with us. Josh Gordon's right there. Best O-lineman, Elliott Steelman, the rookie, and Bryce Canetti. Also Caleb Johnson, Chris Water right there. Luke Jokel's the only thing separating them. Or best D lineman, you got Ndamukong Suh in the running there. Best DB. I feel like we're being shafted there, but you know, whatever. Yeah, John Potter's 5th for best kicker. I don't think that's accurate. But yep. That's a good go of things for this week. (10-2). We've only lost to the Ravens. They're not making the playoffs, so we won't have to worry about them. I mean, they still could technically, with how bad the AFC is. So technically, the Ravens aren't out of it yet, but they would probably have to win 8 to 9 games to get in. I don't know if they're gonna do that. But right now, we are sitting pretty, probably the 1 seed in the AFC. It feels like we're going to the Super Bowl this time around. Feels like it. Let's just hope. Let's hope. No terrible injuries, please. But with that, that's going to bring us to the end of this one. Dash, Jay, Aztec, appreciate you guys for being here. If you're watching after the fact, I'm just chilling in chat. Appreciate you too. And is there anything else I need to go over? No, I don't think there's anything that I don't think I need to go over anything else. With that, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.